About ready to start. Let's just see if anybody's in PvP. Oh, would you look at that? What's up? Oh, sure. I'll be who they give me. Oh.
This is the match you've all been waiting for, folks. Once they touch gloves, the fight will be underway. Hard hit from Marino. What an opening! Los Marino takes the advantage. Marino drives a hard punch right through his opponent.
You want to really try to block punches. So when you block punches, it kills the other person's hands. Mix it up. Don't just stay in one place. The moment you stand still is the moment I find an opening. You gotta keep them guessing. Sometimes fake punches to make them raise their hands. And then there's the all E moves. In and out.
What a hit, Sparino. He's a complete powerhouse.
Make yourself a harder target.
Oh, it looks like
There you go.
Marino is reeling from that one.
Sometimes you gotta reset your timing. Kept moving into my punch. Welcome to the big leagues. I don't know how long you've been fighting for in here, but I've been in here for too long. It's got to be my 3rd year. Whew. I think come November, 3 years. Come on, find those openings. And try not to go below the rope. Because when you go below the rope, it's instant death to your hands. And you can't block when your hands are dead. It's the other trick to this game is 1, 2, recover. 1, 2, 3, recover. It's all about recovering those hands, because once they start dying, you have no power. No matter how hard you throw your own arms. So I always stick to 1, 2, and then throw the 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4, just for that stagger if I don't get it yet.
Sparino slams hard into his opponent.
Whoa. Ooh.
Sparino catches his opponent with a clean shot.
If I throw this punch, throw your other hand to my face. Same with this one. You got to try to find those, what I'm throwing, and see where the openings show up. So once you figure that out, you'll be able to catch me every time I throw a punch. I always try to make the person keep guessing. So I'm side to side, forward, backwards, and then I just follow it with punches when I move. I'm really barely using any power. I'm just rotating my body and extending my arm.
3, 4.
That way you use less energy.
6.
Go further rounds. Ooh. Wait, what you got? What you got? You can't hit me when you're down there like that. But I can still hit you. But the problem is when you get below the rope, I got no power. I can't hit you no more, even if you don't block. And I can't block either. See, I can't block anything because my hands are tired. Gotta stay above the ropes.
Sparino comes in with a solid punch.
Oh yeah, from this game I decided to enter fighting. Like, I'm in Muay Thai now. So I'm a real fighter. Instead of just a virtual fighter. Oh, that's perfect. That little step to the side you did when I straightened my arm out. You always want to be off that center line, because they're going to throw right where your head is. So I always try to keep my head moving from side to side. Anytime I stop, I move it from there. Because I know as soon as I go to a point, somebody's going to hit me. Oh yeah, I fight with the best of them. If you look at the leaderboard, you'll see most of my friends on there. Wolfpack, Tiger, Andy, Jonte. Who else? Top 7 in the world. The leaderboard, I'm talking about the exercise bags in the gym. Those exercise bags have a global leaderboard. If you click on the global one, you'll see my name, you'll see Wolfpack, Tiger, Andy Winston, or Twinston. Who else? There's a bunch of people. And yes, there's a 30-second delay. So you'll see me doing a bunch of this. The hand signals and words are not going together. That coming from my house or yours? What? Up there? There's nothing there.
Sparino can't keep going like this without taking a break.
Another trick to coming back with full hands is if I did burn my hands out. Go ahead, punch, stagger me.
Sparino catches his opponent after it hurts.
Come on. Now you punch. Cause the stagger. I'll quickly recover my hands. Ah. If you can catch those hands real quick, you get full recovery right away.
Sparino delivers a solid hit to his opponent. Perfect hit from Sparino.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Solid hit by Sparino.
Whoop. Whoop. I got the peekaboo guard going on for Mike Tyson, coming up with those hooks. Oh, dang.
1,
Guess this scrawny little guy can't be Mike Tyson.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Final round. Doesn't matter who wins this round or not, it's going to the judges. Unless somebody's got 3 knockdowns already. Come on, find those openings. Trick me. I'm gonna try to last this whole round without getting punched. Oh. Make me drop my hands and go for the head. With that fake and then high. Ooh, they gave it to me anyway. You needed that knockdown, I think. Where's the scoreboard? Oh, so close, yet so far away. That could have been anybody's fight. So we were tied for knockdowns. You had more staggers, but I totally outblocked you. 69's not bad for him. I still had at least 20 punches to go. Maybe 15. Alright, I'll bring out level 1. PlayStation. Only PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 can play together right now. I want them to add Oculus to be able to play against Oculus players. I think that would be great. Still gotta ask my buddy Tiger if he can find the scoreboards on Oculus, because I want to compare the scoreboards on Oculus to the scoreboards we have here to see if they have anything similar to how they count punches, the dodges, and combos. Oh yeah, by the way, you're live on Greendalechevy YouTube. I don't have very many followers, so I don't think there's anybody watching right now. See if I got any messages yet. Oh, one person's watching. We got a viewer. Hey, Kendrick. I've seen that name before. Alright. I am. Oh yeah, you are. Hey, what happened? I didn't do that, did I? My bad. Hey! You just added me, didn't you? I think I just saw that show up on my notifications. Because I was just finished fighting. Friend request received. Alright, I'm adding you now. Oh. I thought that might help for you to find me. Having that YouTube video on the Discord. Oh, he left. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna go do some free play exercise. Ooh. I got a couple of montages I know I can get further up on. This one for sure. Connell, and I want to hit 13 on. Or no, 16. Come on, pick it up. Oh, at least I moved it up one. Almost hit 16. That's okay. I help train people. Whew. And one of these people right there, no, this one right here, 7th in the world. He's only 11 years old now. Been playing the game for a couple years, and because he was able to challenge me toe to toe, he became fast enough to put numbers up on these boards. Same with Wolfpack, Jonte, Nate Daddy, Tiger. These are all like, these is my friends list, for crying out loud. Same with this one. Friends list is up there. Top 14 in the world. That's half of the global list. It's my friends. Let's see. We got Wolfpack, me. Oh, no, not quite. Noitra. 3 out of 7. It's almost half. Whew. Although Na76 right here, he should be on my friends list, but he didn't like being beat on his friends list, because I was above him at one point on some of these exercises. Woo! Alright. And the montage is, I think, the most important thing, because if you notice, this represents your stamina. So the higher you can get each one of these, the better your stamina will be for the fight. It's one thing most people don't believe, that the montage makes the difference. We'll see if my arms are still fast enough. Where's the combination bag? That one? No, that one. No, that's the combo dummy. Yeah, that's the right one. Whew. Alright, here we go. I know I'm not gonna beat my old record, that's for sure. Mainly because it took me about almost 15 minutes to get this. 49th in the world. Now you're starting to see higher numbers on here. Number 1 contenders right there. Wolfpack. Reason for him being number 1 is, yeah, this is the one. Right there. Final score, 8,587. Dodging, 1,077. Third place, barely dodged half that. And I was 9th in the world, but I've been surpassed since then. So I'm barely on my top 7 list right now. I'm gonna have to put some work in here and get above 80. Because, yeah, even 65 might not cut it for a while. Lots of people are moving on up. I know that's a new name. These lists change all the time. Whew. But this, if you want to know how fast you need to be, this is the one exercise that will show you how fast you should be able to throw combos. You can consistently do this for 15 minutes. You can get your name in that at least top 50. But you gotta keep doing this for 15 minutes. And it does pick up speed. I can't read that right now. Oh, so I can barely see where I'm supposed to punch. I could go on this one. job. Whew. Yep. I say that's one of the best ones because not only is it accuracy, but it's speed too. This one's just straight up. Hit it as hard as you can. It don't matter where either. So if you're high punch, don't worry about where the target is. Just hit the bag. Because you don't always have to hit the target. Target will be down here. Just easier when you can see. There's another one you need 15 minutes or more. I got 17 or 18. Put me in number 3 in the world, or number 4. But it's continuous. I don't want to burn myself up. Okay, okay. Whew. Worked on 2 of the hardest ones in here. Whew. Whew. What are the time limits on this one? Good luck even trying to catch Wolfpack. Then again, it's actually only 400 seconds for second place. That's possible on this one. Whew. 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 Whee. Alright. Back to main menu. Now what was that big message? I didn't get to read it. Let me see. Comments. Alright. Whew. Was that supposed to say I'm on? Or is it I am? Oh, goodness. Whee. Come on, breathe, buddy. Close. I have received invitation. Ah. And we're off. Hey, hey. Goodness gracious. Don't worry, I have a broken rib. It originally broke November, the end of November, when I was punched during sparring. I thought it was healed, but it didn't feel right. Felt like it was still indented and sort of bowed out too much. And all of a sudden, I was able to breathe better because the soreness was gone. So I took a deep breath and coughed to clear my throat. Fucking thing popped. But it feels better. It's actually properly in place now. Hopefully by next month I'll be back to sparring. Maybe not heavy sparring, just light. Whew, this game's what inspired me to get into fighting. Martial arts.
It's also, I was talking to my dad about getting into, like kids sports and stuff, but don't really, he said, yeah,
Yeah, what I'm doing in the gym is just working with others, holding pads and hitting pads. So occasionally you learn more or less how to hold the pads so the other person can hit. I sometimes felt like I was holding everybody else back because I don't know how to hold pads. What's going on down here? Got a little bit of a twist. Which way am I supposed to go? This way.
Once these fighters touch gloves, the fight will begin.
Get the crowd going. Sometimes I swear, when you get the crowd going, they become on your side. And if it goes to the judges, I've had three finishes with still a crown over my head, and the person got up.
This is the match you've all been waiting for.
Like it was this. The only thing I could think of was I kept going like this to the crowd, like I'm the best. Yeah, cheer for me. And it seemed to work a couple of times against Tiger. Still got that number 7 seed in the double direction or double dodge. One where you punch, 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 weave, punch, 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 weave, punch, 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 weave. Frickin' Wolfpack stood there for a full 57 minutes. Imagine standing there hitting one of those exercises for an hour. And he doesn't. I think he might have. I think he is in boxing. I'm not exactly sure, but he had to have done.
We're moments away from the fight. Just as soon as they touch gloves.
If it's PvP, it doesn't work well in player versus player. When you're in that gym part, trying to invite players, none of those exercises really work. Especially Rocky. Yeah, you got to do it in free play. Free play, you can go a lot faster and hit it a lot lighter. So you don't have to full wham, wham. You can actually just do the hand roll. And one of the things I always work on before I come out and fight is a montage. And because I just lowered, I did one of the lower montages that I can only get 16, sometimes 17 on. When you were seeing me fight in those videos, like in this broadcast, I was at 19. So you might have noticed my hands didn't die as often as my opponents. So I have 19 exercises complete on one montage. That brings up your stamina. Yep. Some people say, no, it's just a set rate when you get into player versus player. Well, it is if you just jump into it. It gives you like a norm where you're maybe at 12, 14. So it seems like you got good stamina at the start. Because they don't want to hold you back, right? They want to know what you have. Voila! Switch dance. Come on, what you got? What you got? Come on. Watch you lowering that hand. Ooh, ran right into that one. Ooh, 4 punches to the face. Let's get a little bit of that all-E stuff going on. Come on. Come at me, bro. I use it now because I can just go whoop and I'd be in that corner. Whoop, I'd be in that corner. That's all I got to do is turn my hands to where I want to go and swoosh. But this locomotion, hey, try this. There you go. So roll forward, roll backwards, side to side. So you can actually use your cover and then move forward rolling by leaning forward, going down and up. So I can close the distance without actually moving my hands, because I'm just forward, backwards. Oh. Swing and a miss. Woo. So are you the one that knows Rave, or do you know Andy? Who did you know that brought you into the group?
6.
Ah. Yeah, I think he might have won one of his belts recently. I'm not sure if it's the same person or not. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he beat Rocky.
1, 2.
That's how it goes, that you don't necessarily recover in health. You recover in stamina, but not in health. And the other guy, if he's hitting too much, his hands will start blinking. And at that point, now your punches are only half the punch. Sometimes a quarter of the punch. So that even though they make impact, they're not going to damage that much. So you got to focus on how your hands blink. So if you throw too many punches with one hand, switches to the other. I like to double up one hand or two hands, just because it makes the other hand fully recover, and then I can throw the big punch. So I'll go boop, 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 and then bang. And then same thing when I step in, I do the switch stance. I don't even do that on purpose. This game has trained me to switch my stance by standing back on this corner, and then I'll step forward right here. Now I'm in switch stance. So my left foot's here. Wait, left foot's back here, right foot's up here. That's just to get me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's because of I'm standing on this side of you, and I'm fighting from this angle. And because you're facing me, I know if I go to here, now I've got this side to beat up. And as soon as you square up, I just go right back to the other side. So I keep switching side to side every time you turn. Now I got this side, turn, now I got this side. So that's my trick when I step to the side over here. Because I'll step across the play area. I'm not really stepping forward. I'm stepping across and then putting my other foot back to put me back in stance. Across and back. Oh, you got me against the ropes. Now I can't move backwards or forwards. That's one of the tricks you can learn too, is if you close the distance on somebody that's backed into the corner, stand right here. If you're right there, don't lean. Because if you lean into me, you'll push yourself back. I can't move. You actually corner me. So from that point, you can start throwing lefts and rights, and they can try to squirm out all they want. And they're stuck. They can't even lean. Because you lean against the ropes, it just pushes you away. But if you're standing right in front of me, then I can't. Oh, I still got space. A little bit of space so I could scoot out the side. If you can square it up perfectly between here and here, set yourself right there. Now stand there. I can't move. I can't move. I literally get stuck. Oh, you let me go. You got to remember, if you lean forward, you push yourself away. So that's when you got to stand. Let me see if I can do it to you. And there's no moving out. So from here, I could just stand and go to work. And you don't have much movement that you can do because you're cornered. You can duck, but you can't go anywhere. Unless I move forward too much and see how it creates space. You can actually push yourself away from your opponent. If your opponent closes the distance real close, and you want distance, lean into them and step back. Lean in, step back. It creates good distance. That's why you see me duck into you. I know it's not recommended in boxing to actually duck into your opponent, but it helps to push him away, and then he can swing all he wants and he's out of range. When you step forward again, bang, bang, step back. Step forward, step back. That's how I get a lot of those shots missed. I step into you, punching, and step back to dodge and recover. Oh. Every time I lean this way, right, lean this way, left. Uppercut. Every time I turn my torso, I kind of throw a punch with it. And then I duck or cover up and then start throwing again. That way I don't use much energy. It's literally just fluent motion with punches coming out the ends.
Balboa delivers a solid hit to his opponent.
Balboa delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
Some of the fighters will come forward really fast and move away really fast. Those fighters, you set yourself up against the ropes. So when they come at you, they have to reverse. And if you've been in regular walk before, it's really hard to find reverse. You gotta bring your hands down and back and then up. At least this way, we just have to cover high then low. Woo! Want to move twice as fast? Just roll a bigger circle. That's why they call it locomotion. You're making a train wheel. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. All right, who's gonna win this one? Judges, let's see if you can punch count. Go, go, go. Oh, you got it too. I wasn't sure if you were gonna be there or not. How many punches? Oh, 5, 6 punches. That would have been a tough call if you didn't throw those punches. He's actually one of the top fighters in the game. That fighter you are. Yeah, he hits like a truck. He just can't take as many hits as the other characters. This is one of my favorites. And think about it. Look at the difference between the size. Look at the size of me. Now if I move, you can still hit me. You can still hit me. But as soon as I go to a small character, now when I move, I'm out of the way of the punches more. Because my character is so much smaller, he's harder to hit. The bigger the guy, the more body there is, it's easier to hit you. Hey, if you can avoid being staggered, that means you're blocking more punches. The object of the game is to hit and not get hit. And if you have to block, that's how you don't get hit. You cover. But never cover for too long, because eventually you're going to get hit. There's always one opening somewhere. You can cover it, but then there's an opening somewhere else. That's why you'll see me just moving my hands around constantly.
I really want the, it would be cool to have, like, foot tracking, but, like, not to kick, just to, like, to where I can move wherever I want.
Yeah, whatever, like,
I wish it would take out the cameras.
didn't the original camera, like, back in PlayStation 3? You cut out there for a minute. I'm probably thinking I did too. No, you know how, the Kinect. I think Kinect was for PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2. You remember the Kinect?
Yeah.
PlayStation Kinect? Well, that's the same camera that they're using. Which I think is weird.
It was like in a Power Rangers game that I wasn't.
Fighter.
Now, how does that Kinect work?
Touch glove.
Because, did you have controllers just like this?
I honestly can't remember. I think it was like this.
Because that's the thing. It seems like a virtual type game, except you don't get to see yourself in this. You look at the person on screen.
We're just
I thought
waiting
it
on our
tracked your
fighters to
body
touch gloves.
in some way, where if you lifted your leg,
And begin.
it would show your person lifting his leg.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want like body tracking. That way I can like lift my leg or dodge, just dodge someone.
Yeah, even if they just give us a suit with fucking LED lights in it, just like these fucking things.
I'll take it.
Like, yeah, just slippers for crying out loud. Something that goes over your feet.
Who's ready
You still
for
have
the fight?
traction.
Boxers, touch gloves.
Ankles. That would be perfect. So wherever your face is pointing, your feet will follow. You know? Because I notice if you turn, look at my legs.
Oh my god, your neck! Yeah, your legs just like stay the same.
I know, it's kind of funny
We're moments away from
that
the
it's
fight.
really hard to tell
Just
what
as
position
soon as they
somebody's
touch
in for a
gloves.
boxing stance. Because my legs are in the opposite stance that I'm in. My right is my what do you call it? Jab. And my left is my cross. Because I'm in left-hand stance. And this way, left is jab, right is the cross, but I love being able to switch it up really easily. To be able to actually just step in and throw that left cross, then right cross, one after another, because I'm stepping from left to right. Bang, bang, bang. Woo. Oh, I think I was getting a little close to the TV there. There we go. I was wondering why it was cutting out. Alright, ready? Come on, what you got? What you got? This should be an easier fight for you to win. I have to hit 110 to 120. You have to hit 80. First one to those numbers wins. Come here. Oh, that hurt. I can't flurry to the body. Whew. That hurt the rib. Your opportunity is now to take advantage of weakness. Oh, that just hurt my rib. With that flurry. Too much core. Oh, it only re-cracked last week. Got some time. I gotta take some time to heal. Never mind that left-right switch, because that didn't go over well. Oh crap. Woo. That is what you want to go for. You know what you just did there? It was a combination of 4 punches within a time limit. Do a 1, 2, 3, 4. They gotta be within time. One more. But that's what staggers are. They're combos. I can't, I gotta hit 5 or 6 or 7. Each character has a different stagger count too. One more is all you needed, and then you would have had time to recover. There it is. Oh.
1, 2.
Slip. I didn't fall. I mean, I didn't get knocked down.
Perfect hit from scratch.
One, two.
I don't know why, as long and lanky as I am, I like in-close fighting. Because I was taught by my uncle, and he's a shorter guy, so he uses that shoulder roll to boom, boom. But I like doing that. I come right in real low, and then go to the body, come up to the head, go to the body, back to the head. Woo! Hey!
Traps firing off a solid blow.
Shot. Really showing off his power with that blow.
And always hit triangle, because no matter how they move, you'll always get centered. You won't have to worry about direction turning. Just always hit triangle. It's the one above turn right.
The triangle's the way that they're facing.
No, it puts me where your camera is. Every time you hit triangle, I get placed where your camera is. So if I'm facing the wrong way, for instance, and I hit triangle, if I don't see you, that means I'm not facing my camera. My camera's over here. So if I turn left or right, hit the camera or hit triangle, it's automatic, just resets me right to where I'm supposed to point. Which is why they call it the focus button. So much easier to just hit that than have to hit the direction button. Or I mean turn button. That's the first thing I did was look at the controls. It's like, what are the controls for this game? Are there any other buttons? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, what's that all you got? Come on. Come on. Oh. That's because it's Scraps. He's got weak arms.
3,
Heavier hitters can punch guard away
5,
with a combo.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I find you can't hit anywhere near the elbows. If the elbows are here and you try to hit anywhere near them, it'll block. Whew.
Scraps drives a hard punch right to the What an opening!
Oh.
Will Scraps press the hit?
A solid hit by Scraps.
Oh!
1, 2,
I was just waiting for you to come forward.
4, 5.
Yeah, regular walk is really great for closing the distance. Yeah, that's just with triangle at the same time as move. You move and triangle, move, triangle, move, triangle, move, triangle. More or less I have my finger right over top of the triangle button, so I'm always ready to hit it. Whenever I need to walk, I just go to the walk button and back to triangle. So no matter where you move, I'm always ready to go there. So I'm always squared up. That's how I take care of those runners. The ones that'll run from rope to rope. It's like you try doing that with locomotion and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm there. 1, 2. There's no running from rope to rope with locomotion. Yeah, well, you can go like this and forward and triangle, side. I prefer locomotion because I could just circle around you.
Great technique with that blow.
Circle the other way. Makes it a lot easier to chase somebody down the rope. Woo. Once you start closing them off, and they have no way to move.
Scraps delivering a clean hit.
Oh, except when they knock you out and move.
1,
Alright, Scraps. Let's show them what you got.
4,
Let's
5.
see. We got him on light. Let me just get to his back. Hold on, I'm almost there. There, hardcore. Alright. What? They gave it to you again? That was round 12, wasn't it? I was winning that fight. Judges? Oh, that's because... No, you got the knockdown. Yep. I still had at least 10 punches to go before I even got another knockdown. Want Scraps versus Scraps? If you can click on Scraps, I'm still Scraps. It just looks like I clicked Danny. But it didn't change to Danny, so I'm still Scraps. Yep. But this will happen when you try to... You know how when you play the game, you go back to this screen, and you click the character you want, and it doesn't click right away? At that moment, your opponent can click on who you were. And if you both just ready up, You'll see what happens right now if you pick a map. I'm still seeing scraps and scraps on my screen. Hey, easy. There's objects in the room. You're not in a real gym.
I hit my vacuum cleaners in the back of the VR.
Wait, did you say vacuum the VR? Oh, I thought you said vacuum the VR again.
No, I have a vacuum in the back of my VR.
We're just waiting on our fighters to touch gloves. Then
I see.
action can begin.
I know. I've been able to work this out every time. Because I've been playing this game for almost 3 years. Or possibly this could be the 3rd year. Yeah, this should be the 3rd year because this will be the February 14th. Or no, 16th, 17th. The weekend after Valentine's Day was the very first event I threw. And I was throwing 2 events every weekend, which added up to 100 events by the next year. So every year it became 100 more, which was 200. And then this year I canceled out every day because I started Muay Thai. Instead of having 2 days in a row. Because the thing about my sparring is I'd have training Thursday, sparring Friday, training Saturday. But then I got to include VR Friday and VR Saturday. So that was just too much for me. But I'm still doing the VR Fridays just because it's a good warm-up before sparring. Haha, sucker. You think you could just...
Once these fighters touch gloves,
What? I'm a mirror.
the fight will begin.
What you got? What you got? Come on, Scraps. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. All right, your turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Call that. Come on. Come on. Whoa. I like to pretend I'm Conor McGregor when I become this character. It's hard to hit. Oh. Hands out. You don't see the punches coming. Oh.
Hard punch from Wheeler.
Wah. Whee. Oh.
Wheeler looks like he's going for the knockout.
Oh.
One.
Got him. Oh.
Wheeler slams hard into his opponent.
What the? Oh. Boy. Make sure you hit triangle. Making you have to find ways to create space. Get him! Oh, forgot to throw a punch. My focus was just to corner you. You know what I like to use for the Superman punch when you're in locomotion? I'll hold the walk buttons and then I'll roll this hand to throw this one after I roll. Ooh.
What a hit. Wheeler is a complete powerhouse.
Oh.
What a hit. Wheeler fires off a blow that leaves his opponent wide open.
Oh. talking about, Willis?
4,
I'm still standing.
6.
Something, 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 something. I don't know the words to that song, and I'm gonna stop singing. Oh no.
Wheeler delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
Jeez. The timing on that movement. Oh, you lost it.
What a shot! Wheeler really showing off his power with that blow.
Oh crap. Damn. That was nice.
1, 2,
Ducked a couple.
3,
Little duck and weave there, and then you caught me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on, Scraps. Don't let Scraps beat you up. What are you doing, Scraps? Hold it together, Scraps. We're not letting Scraps win. And stay down. For Rocky, high five. Don't leave me hanging, man. Ah, forget it. He always leaves you hanging. He got up again. What do I do this time? Oh, whatever.
Hard punch from Wheeler.
Get you cornered. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep him on the ropes. Come on, come on.
A solid hit by Wheeler. Perfect hit from Wheeler.
Oh. It's the sound of my fake punches. Those were two real ones. Oh, you were close. Close to another knockdown. Whew. I'm sure that next any punch would have knocked me down for that third knockout or knockdown. Alright. I'll stay Scraps. Unless I'm gonna try to get better with Adonis. I'm not exactly that great with Adonis for some reason. What? Because I came off Scraps, now I can't pick Scraps because you're Scraps. No, not anymore. As long as you pick two different characters, it'll take you off the character you wanted to change from. But if you don't, if you only click one character, don't even think about it and just ready up. Sometimes you're still the old character. Okay. Your grandma has stuff in the VR room. Not a very good place to put your stuff, Grandma. You do know what happens in virtual reality. They don't know where the heck they are. They could run into walls.
It was the guest bedroom and I turned it into my VR room. Yeah, I punched that.
You mean you bumped into it? No biggie. Everything's alright. I collected all the buttons. I just assume there's a button collection somewhere in the house. I don't know. A jar full of buttons.
Moments away from the fight.
Just in case.
Just as
Grandma's
soon as
always
they
got
touch
the sewing
gloves.
kit ready. At least in my case. Granny was sewing, and I've got some toques and some footwear from my grandmother. Knitting, I guess it was.
We're just waiting on our fighters to
Made
touch
of
gloves.
blankets.
Then the action can begin.
I'm positive there was jars full of buttons and all sorts of things to add to decorative stuff. Whoa. Oh, you're all big and tough, huh? Look at me, I'm big and tough too. Look at me flex. Hey, you're David Blaine. Look, you're flying. Hold on, hold on. Let me just get. Look, I can go under your feet. Come on, come on, come on. Why haven't my hands died yet? Oh, there they go.
I got this.
Come here. I can still win this. Yeah. Yeah. Unleash the fury. This is what happens when you don't calibrate. You put a 3-year-old in the ring.
I need to ease up.
Come on. Come on, is that all you got?
Keep landing hits like that.
And add up to 100 punches. Yeah.
Creed really showing off his power.
Whew. Yeah. Whew.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty sure I've seen over 100 blocks. Just from me going AWOL on someone. They managed to block over 100 punches.
He felt that one.
Come on.
Don't let up.
Woo.
1, 2, 3.
If you're coming back from a stagger, you have to come back from the stagger first and then engage your walk. It won't let you engage walk while staggered. But in regular walk it will. So if you hold the walk buttons, catch the hands, from there you can literally run. From catching hands up here. Woo, 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 come on.
Hell yeah.
Ninja! How are my hands? I can't seem to keep them tired.
Keep landing hits like that.
No, I'm trying to tire them out. Come on. Is that all you got?
Drives a hard punch right through his opponent. He needs to take a second and get some of that stamina back.
Oh!
1,
Yeah, I try to make sure that the box that you stand in is far enough forward. If I don't see it, I'm too far forward.
6, 7,
And that's just looking forward.
8.
Oh, shoot. Facing the wrong way. So if I walk to right here, then I can't see the line anymore. So I make sure I can still see that line. My arrow. That way I know I'm not close to stuff because I've knocked out my 49-inch 4K TV. Blew out the left side. Bang. Come on, what you got? Ooh.
Hard into his opponent.
Hiya!
1, 2,
Ooh.
3,
low stance.
I'm starting to get
It's because I'm as close as I can get, and if you stay really, really close, you can just move your hand slightly and still get hits. Wolfpack added up 300 plus being down here. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on back to me. Ah!
1, 2,
Nope, kneeling doesn't work because I can't stand back up.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Can't believe how low it's letting me go before it actually lets my hands die. Hey. Come on, hands. Why won't you die? Did Survivos change something? That's better. 'Cause some people don't like that your hands die.
Devastating blow to his opponent.
Ooh! I had to be close. 102. Hey, got you up to 57 blocks. You blocked 57 of my punches. Alright. You want full tilt, full speed, no holding back? Find out what it's like at the top level? I'll bring Andy's worst nightmare. I'm pretty sure this is Oblivion VR's worst nightmare too. Nobody likes to fight Leo. Because Leo's, if you got hand speed, Leo's got stamina. Plus, he hits harder than Scraps. Oh, then again, you're El Tigre. You can't take as many hits?
We're moments away from the fight, just as soon as they touch gloves.
Well, I could just see if we could think about where your foot is, and if I stand here like this and engage the trigger, and that engages my foot like a line to my leg. Now from here,
Fighter,
I could step forward and then throw the leg. And cover my face while the leg gets kicked out. And same with the other foot. Just pull that trigger and the other foot engages so you can push kick. Or if you turn, then you can swing it as a regular leg kick, hook, or roundhouse.
The match you've all been waiting for, folks. Once they touch gloves, the fight will be underway.
Oh, I could push kick you in the face. Just like, who is that? Friggin' MMA. Hold on, Anderson Silva. With his damn toe kick to the face. Once I get stretched out, I could literally rest my leg on your shoulder and still be able to punch you in the face. It's good to be flexible. Oh. I don't know why, but I turn into like a ninja when I'm in this. This yellow and black brings me to, is it a Lee? Jet Li? No, Jet Li's the kid. Bruce Lee.
Boxers, touch gloves.
That's why you see me doing this a lot. Whoa! So get into that that, I guess, was karate, or what kind of martial arts did he do? Bruce Lee? Pretty sure it was karate. It was his own style of karate. Which I love. You seen some of his old videos? There is a run-up where he literally runs down from the street. It's a property, so it's grass. But he runs on the camera and then jumps and kicks the guy holding the pads and sends the guy flying. But he came in at a friggin' sprint. You can just imagine the guy flying if he just put a shoulder into him. At that rate of speed, he runs into this camera frame. It's hilarious.
Will begin.
But that's how you generate power. Just like that. Oh, so that's not freeze tag? You can run under my arm now. Sucker! Come on, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? Ooh.
Marino delivering a clean hit.
Ding! Oh! I always try to pose just like my character is. I find if you pose just like your character, the hands go where they're supposed to go. When you get staggered, just look at the pose your character's in and then do the same thing.
Lands a good hit.
Boom! Sometimes I just try different spots.
Marino slams hard into his opponent.
Marino firing off a solid blow.
Hard punch from Sparino.
Ooh!
Marino fires off a solid punch.
Walked into that right.
Two.
Ooh. And the only way to get better at this game is to fight those you can't beat. Because those who couldn't beat you before, you might be able to beat now. Just because you're standing toe to toe with one of the top in the game.
Sparino really showing off his power with that.
Ooh, timing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Ooh. Oh, come on, where's that stagger? Must be close to a knockdown. Oh. Ooh.
1, 2,
Super slow motion.
8.
That's how fast I ran in. Meow. I'm super fast.
What a hit, Sparino. He's a complete powerhouse.
Oh!
1,
Just over your guard.
3,
I'll hit you in the forehead.
4.
Right at the top of that noggin. Because if you've ever been hit at the top of the head, it rattles you. Not straight. The straight punches aren't so bad. It's that side motion that gets it.
Delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
Sparino must have felt that one.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You gotta watch those hands. If those hands turn red, they're not gonna be as heavy as his hands are. Or as hard as you throw it. That's why I try to limit myself to 2 and follow with the 3 or 4 just after the first 2. Because that way that third 3-punch combo should stagger the guy. After the 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3.
What a hit. Sparino fires off a blow that leaves his opponent.
It's giving my hands a chance to recover too. Oh! Because I didn't hold back at all that round. I'm gonna bring out the lighter hitter. It's 92. That's like Rocky. Actually, this guy has less health, just like your guy. Yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. Mexico! I don't know why they call it Mexico, Mexico City. Couldn't they just call it Mexico City?
As soon as they touch gloves, the fight is on.
And he's got a little bit of limited health too. So his health is similar to his, except he doesn't hit as hard. But he does recover on block, so when I'm blocking, my hands should come back sooner.
Looks like he's going for the knockout.
Notice my pattern? It's like body and then head. Because every time you get hit in the body, what do you do after that? You lower your hands to block the body. So if I notice your hands stay high, I'll go body first with 2 punches, and then follow it with head punches. 1, 2. Just trying to go for that combo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gotta get that 5th punch in.
Takes a solid blow and stumbles back.
There it is. Whoosh. All right, let's get over 50 blocks. Come on.
Oh, a hard hit from Wheeler.
Wheeler slams hard into his foot.
Because I'm covering most of the... I'm keeping my hands tight to guard and only throwing when I see openings. If I see you stop moving, it's an automatic easy punch to the body or the head. Oh, right down the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Wheeler drives a hard punch right to his opponent.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Wheeler catches his opponent with a clean shot. Hard punch from Wheeler.
Making it so hard to hit me. I keep hearing the sounds of my gloves instead of my face being hit. There, you can hear it, the difference. Instead of the smack sound, you hear this thud. Or thwack, I don't know what kind of sound it is, but it sure ain't a smack. And you'll notice, see your gloves? They blink real red when I block a lot of punches.
Wheeler slams hard into his opponent.
Ooh! That's why I do a lot of fakes.
2, 3,
And if you think about how I'm breathing,
6.
that's not actually how I'm throwing punches. Some of those breathings are feints. Just because I'm thinking about throwing a punch, so I'm going, but I'm not actually throwing them. Just thinking about it. Ooh! No, I punched you in the body.
3, 4.
It was a quick, right from guard, bam! Just dropped it into your body. That's what I like about this low. I try to keep my head level about where the rope is, so it's really easy to get those low punches and face punches, because I can still stand tall if I need to.
Wheeler is a complete powerhouse.
Ooh!
1,
Gets under the guard.
3, 4,
Less movement.
6.
I can't dance around nearly as much. Come on.
Shot. Wheeler really showing off his power with that.
Oh, that overhand right. I threw a short cross. You caught me with the overhand. 53. I was finding all the openings. Only blocked 7 of my punches. But you still won. Whew. See, these characters look equal in size. Totally equal in size, but look at that punch count. And the difference between knockdowns. Your character averages only 80 punches in every fight. This character is 90, give or take, depending on how many punches you throw in every combo. You can get up to 100, 200, 300 even, if you keep punching with red hands. It's going to take a long time. Hell, I think we only got 1 knockdown apiece during that fight when we sat on the mat. Same fight. Round number 2. Hey. There's a sneaky nut shot.
I feel like us talking's a bit delayed. Because, like, I'll knock you down.
Oh, it is. That's why we put together a party. So that we can just...
We're just waiting on our fighters to touch gloves.
I'll have to add you to it.
The action can begin.
This Friday we'll be having a fight because I'm sitting as a champion this week.
I'm gonna take you out.
Oh, let's see. If you can take out Danny Wheeler, that's saying something.
Both fighters
Most
head
people
out to
can
the
barely
ring to
take
touch
out scraps.
gloves and get the fight going.
When it becomes Wolfpack, if Wolfpack was here fighting still, he would be Wolfpack every fight, and you wouldn't be able to beat him. He's one of the top fighters in the game. Last year, he was a reigning champion with 70 wins. I've been playing this game for 3 years.
We're moments away from the
I
fight.
have
Just
over
as soon as they
250
touch
fight
gloves.
nights alone that I've been to.
I've never actually fought him, but
And he has only been to maybe 150 of them. Or no, not even. 120. But he won 70 of that. Within a couple of years, He was sitting on top. Nobody could beat him. Nobody wanted to face him anymore except me. I kept coming back. Come on, let's go. I'm taking that belt from you. And our very last match was, I believe, 15 or 16 fights. 16 fights because I was winning. And he didn't. He's like, no. That's no way. That one doesn't count. And I went back, looked at the score, and it was above what he said it was. He thought it was like 62, and it was 64. So we counted it. But that was a heck of a fight night. Well, you're training with one of the trainers of pretty much everybody that's been here. Even Wolfpack came in as an underdog, and me and him went back and forth until he figured out my style. And then from there on, he was just friggin' ruling until I switched stance. And that switch stance seemed to do me good, because it messes with him when I go into this stance. Oh!
Looks like he's going for the lookout.
This can often stop a person from winding up to generate power. Just stay real close to them. Keep rolling your hands forward and don't let them gain the ability to swing. And then with a little bit of distance, you can go to work. I call it smothering. I'm smothering you so you can't even generate power. Whew. Woo!
1, 2.
Yeah, but that exposes your head. That's where that quick flurry came in. He dropped both hands. As soon as you went like this. Oh, crap! Oh, sneaky.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, that's like a big improvement from the first fight we had. The way you've just moved. Like you paused for a second and then went bang. And if I threw a punch, you would have went under that and got me in the body. Which is perfect. That's what you want. Ooh. Oh crap.
Really showing off his power with that blow.
Come back to me, Weaver.
Blow from Wheeler has his opponent reeling.
Oh. Shouldn't have just went to work.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Too much punch, not enough recover. Tiger taught me not to take my eye off my target. Because I had a tendency to do this. And all of a sudden I'd be getting hit from all these different angles that I can't see. Because I'm looking down. So he's taught me to keep my eye on you through the gloves. That might be why it doesn't look like my guard is completely closed. Because I'm looking through the middle of it. Okay. Come on, get in there. Ooh!
One,
Should have kept it to the one punch instead of two.
3, 4,
I think that's third knockdown for you, too.
5, 6.
That means whoever hesitates to land a combination will probably lose this next round. So never hesitate. Come on. Oh, come on, hands. Ow! Because I got staggered. That's usually when it's over. What? I thought I at least had 3 knockdowns. Well, that's a good sign. Now I gotta wonder who could I step up to? No, I'm staying Danny. I'm coming back for the win. Ooh. Come on, ribs, hang in there. Ah.
Both fighters head out into the ring to touch gloves and get the fight going.
Hardest part is trying to take a deep breath, man. Whew.
We're moments away from the fight, just as soon as they touch gloves.
That sucks. Oh yeah, I've taken some slams on my bike, mountain bike and BMX, and not really dirt bike because I only had it for 2 years, but I rode a YZ250 94, bored out, so it had more horsepower, and she went like snot. She blew out third gear. Third gear couldn't handle the power. Fourth gear, you could still open it up, power band, and fucking spin that wheel. It was insane. But I'm glad I didn't have third gear, because with third gear, instead of the 30, 40-foot gap jumps, I'd be hitting the 50, 60-foot. And yeah, I don't want to... I had kids when I had that dirt bike, so at that point, I'm thinking, well, this bike's way too big for them to even try. And I'm too stupid. Like, I'm brave. Or, some people call it stupidity, some people call it bravery. But I launched my little BMX bike off 10-foot cliffs. Flatland landings. Movement. Forward motion. Because I think Survivo stopped people from stealing the fight. So if you're just standing there, it won't let you ding the bell. Woo, 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 woo. Come on, what you got, what you got? Come on. I'm going to try to get every punch. Nothing you're not going to block any of my punches. Woo.
Delivering an absolutely
Oh,
devastating
oh.
blow to his opponent.
Oh, that was a block. Okay, one block. I'll let that one slide.
Hard punch from Wheeler.
Ooh.
Wheeler comes in with a solid punch.
I think you got 2 blocks.
A perfect hit. hit from Wheeler.
Maybe 3.
What a hit. Wheeler is a complete powerhouse.
Damn, I think I added up at least 3 more punches there. Pretty sure I'm close to 6 or 7 now. My punches that have been blocked. Come on, keep it under 10. Get yours over 50. I think we're at 10.
One, two, three.
That was my winning dance.
Wheeler looks like he's going for the knockout.
Ooh. Come on. Can't be over 10 already.
What a shot. Wheeler really showing off his power with that blow.
Whew.
Wheeler delivering an absolutely devastating
Oh.
blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wheeler slams hard into his opponent.
Wheeler lands a big hit. Wheeler takes another hit.
Oh! I just got back and landed 1 punch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Dang. A little slow to get up on that one. Ooh, hesitator goes to sleep.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, when you see 7s, 8s, 9s, you don't want to hesitate. This could be it. Could be all over. Oh! Oh, those body shots are killing me. Literally throwing them. Hurting my rib. Oh. 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 Ah. Ah. Ooh. Alright, I think this is my last fight. Because my rib's killing me. Woo. Come on. I went for a body flurry, and for some reason that really strained my stomach. Or my rib. Right here. Oh, come on. I had him that round. I had to be closer. I was ahead, yeah, because my character doesn't hit as hard as yours. Oh. I still needed a good 10 punches to win that fight. But I ain't got it in me, not no more. Gotta take a break. I've been in here since 2:15, 2:30, somewhere around there. That's my time. I don't know where you live, but I live on the west coast of Canada. Oh, it's 5 o'clock where I live. Woo! Fight nights, Friday fight nights usually happen the same time we more or less started communicating on the thingamajig. Yeah, actually I'll do that right now before I click off here. Because if I can see you online, I could find you easier. I just need to go to the party. Imagine doing that for an hour against another fighter that can do the same damn thing. That's how fight nights were back in the day. Because there was Tiger, Wolfpack, me, Heat Tactical, Sadistic Fly, and all of us were contenders. Between me, Tiger, and Wolfpack, though, we're like a Bermuda Triangle, where I can beat Wolfpack, but Tiger cannot. Tiger can beat me, but Wolfpack can beat Tiger. But I can beat Wolfpack, but yet I can't beat Tiger, but yet Wolfpack can beat Tiger. So it always depended on who started the fight. Because if Tiger fought Wolfpack, Wolfpack always won. But if Tiger fought me, sometimes I would win against Tiger and then beat Wolfpack. But if Tiger beat me, Wolfpack won. But if I fight Wolfpack and win, then I fight Tiger and lose. So we were passing the belt back and forth time and time again because the champion could never call out the fight. And neither could his opponent that fought for the belt. So in other words, second place can't necessarily fight or call their fight either. So let's say if we had a fight night and I won and you were second. That means if you wanted to, you can challenge me because I'm above you. If you lost your match against somebody, you're allowed to call them out. But if you won, you're not allowed to call that fight out. That's the only rule I really make to this whole thing. So top fighters can't make their job easier. But anybody that thinks they can call out the top fighter if they want to. That's what I like to do. That's how I ended up in the top seat, because I took out the top fighter in the first 2 fights. Because every fight is 1 round. So each one of those fights that we had would have been classed a round. Some of those rounds went to 6 minutes. Some of those rounds went to 9 minutes. But each one was a round. So whoever won that fight, that's the winner of round 1. Fight number 2, whoever won that fight, that's the winner of round number 2. And first fights that we have for the beginning, you only have to win 2 fights against that opponent. Once you win 2, you move up to fight the next opponent that won their 2 fights. And once you get to the final 2 people at the very top of the bracket, which means you haven't lost yet, and neither did your opponent. So now one of you 2 is going to lose, but you have a chance to still win even if you lose twice, because your opponent has to beat you 3 times for that belt. It creates that extra time, where it's like a championship fight, where you fight for 25 minutes instead of only 15. On average, every fight lasts, 3 to 5 minutes? Which, between boxing and MMA, 3 to 5 minutes each round. Wait, boxing might be 2 minutes per round. I know, bare knuckle boxing, they only give you 2 minutes per round, 5 rounds. Which, yeah, it's fine, because it's brutal being hit with knuckles. Then again, so is Muay Thai. It's brutal being hit with elbows, knees, and shins. Those shin-to-shin contacts will seriously give you lumps. Luckily, I played a lot of street hockey, so my shins are used to getting slashed by hockey sticks. And riding BMX, if you've ever taken a jump and had one foot slip off the pedal, what happens when that frickin' pedal comes around? Smash! Into your shin. And you're friggin'... Oh yeah, I've been through a lot of that excruciating stuff, because I'm not the best rider, I'm not pro or anything, but I like to take risks, so I always pushed myself to the limit. Only completed 1 360. Alright, I don't want that happening. Alright, take it easy. I gotta get going too, because it's dinner time. For sure. Have a good one.